This is Sophia Cool Girls channel, and this is a news report. We have a hurricane warning for Irene that it just created at the Bahama areas, and it's going to the Florida, and it just hit South Carolina, and it wasn't that bad, but we still have, it's going to go to Virginia. It's going to hit the hardest in Virginia at 2 a.m. So it's going to go to New York City, where B4Me lives, and I live, and Sophia Cool Girl. Carmen and Casino, Carmen's art, artist from the heart. Click up for the links. So, yeah, it's going to go to us, and back to you, Sophie.
It's Sophia, and I'm going to be, this is live from outside my window. This is New York in Queens, and now let's take a look outside my window. It's wet, cold, windy, rainy, and soggy. And this is the day before the storm. Back to you guys.
You don't really believe it until you see it. Are you seeing any evidence of, say, police cars with loudspeakers driving on the streets there close to the beach telling people, really leave?
Yeah, not really. We're not seeing that to that extent, but we have seen some police cars. They have some units down more closer to the beach by Monmouth Beach there. You've seen like a National Guard truck is out there. So certainly there's a presence that says, you know, yeah, we're here and we want you folks to take this seriously. But in terms of an actual, you know, loudspeaker going around telling folks to get out of here, at this point, you know, officials have done a lot. What more can they do? People know they got to get out of here. They know the deadline, 4 p.m. today, and it's ticking.
Yes, I think it'd probably be described as a stay at your own risk at this point. I think the political leaders, Erica, both Mayor Bloomberg, the governors of the states, believe that you really can't go too far overboard in making serious warnings here. And yet, as you've seen, there are still people who want to play games with this.
A little bit, you know, but I think some of these folks are saying, look, we are going to get out of here. They're just kind of trying to stay on just a little bit longer, because at this point they look up in the sky, they're like, okay, it's a little ominous, there's some rain coming down, there's a little wind, but, you know, for a lot of these folks that haven't been through this, I actually lived in Florida for 5 years, I've been through about a dozen of these, and they get pretty serious. We talked to one man who said, I'm going to ride it out. He's the only one in the entire apartment complex that was staying to ride it out, and he had a nice big bottle of wine and, you know, some food. He actually had some stopers. I said, how are you going to heat that up without possibly and most likely no electricity? And he said, I don't know, I'll make it happen. It's going to be an adventure. I live on the beach. It's all about the adventure here.
Well, there you go. People that determined might have a Coleman stove handy anyway. One more question, Erica. You mentioned people leaving some last-minute departures. What are the exit plans out of there? Is there a situation where roads could be packed if everybody decides to leave at once?
You know, I think that's true, but I can tell you that as we came down here, we really weren't seeing that, and the roads right now seem pretty clear in terms of traffic. I think most people, that when we were talking to some of these residents,
To Sophia now.
the area here in Seabright.
All right, Erica.